June's shaping up to be a decent month for PlayStation Plus Extra. One game is already confirmed, and based on patterns and release timing, a few others are likely picks. These aren't AAA headliners, but there's enough variety to give most players something to mess around with. Let's get into it. First up, FBC Firebreak is the confirmed edition. It's a multiplayer shooter set in the Control universe, built around 3-player co-op. Instead of chasing the usual live service grind, it focuses on team play, fast missions, and a weird shifting setting. You choose a role like water, electricity, or repair, and clear out threats in the oldest house. It's Remedy's first crack at multiplayer, and they've ditched the usual microtransaction bloat. That alone makes it worth a look. Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 Remastered brings back the early Lara Croft games with updated graphics and smoother controls. The remaster lets you switch between the original and modern visuals, but don't expect any big gameplay changes. These are still old-school platformers at heart. The appeal here is mostly for people who played them back in the day, or for anyone curious to see what started the whole thing. Gangs of Sherwood is a co-op action game that reimagines Robin Hood in a sci-fi setting. You pick one of 4 characters, each with a different playstyle, and take on missions as a team. The game has some good ideas, but it didn't land well with critics. Combat feels flat, and the mission structure gets repetitive fast. Still, it's the kind of mid-tier game that often shows up on PS Plus Extra, especially when it underperforms commercially. Pacific Drive mixes survival mechanics with driving in a weird sci-fi zone. You stay alive by upgrading and maintaining your station wagon while dealing with bizarre anomalies and environmental hazards. It's different, and it sticks with you. The atmosphere is heavy, the loop is tight, and the car actually feels like your partner instead of just a tool. If you're into strange settings and don't mind a slow build, this one's worth some time. Nine Souls is a 2D action platformer with parry-heavy combat and a setting that fuses Taoism with cyberpunk. It looks good, plays tight, and doesn't waste your time with filler. Red Candle Games made it, the same team behind Detention and Devotion, and their style shows in the world, design, and tone. This is a solid pick for people who like focused action games with a bit of challenge. Last is Shing, a side-scrolling beat-em-up where you control a group of ninjas fighting off demons. It tries to stand out with its control system and co-op focus, but it didn't hit hard. The action is serviceable, but nothing really pushes it past average. Still, it's short and has some style, which makes it fine for a weekend playthrough, especially on a subscription. That's what June's PS Plus Extra lineup is likely to look like. FBC Firebreak is the only confirmed title, but the rest line up well with Sony's usual patterns. You've got a couple hits, a few oddball experiments, and some filler. Pretty standard for the service. Let me know what you think or what you're planning to play this month.